All right. All good with everyone? Okay, so have water on hand and feel free to modify any of the movements at any time. You guys know the drill. We're going to start with our warm-up. Marching those knees nice and high, swinging the arms, getting movements in the entire body. We want to do dynamics movements to start the workouts. So we're going to save all the static and holding stretches for the end of the workout. The goal right now is to slowly elevate our heart rate, get the blood flowing through our body, and increase body temperature so that our muscles are more limber. Right? If you tend to have really tight muscles or are less flexible, then a warm-up is definitely very important. Although I would say a warm-up is important for everyone. I'm going to start kicking my legs out a little bit just to kind of get into my hamstrings. I'm kind of flicking my leg out. Kind of like a front kick. And then eventually I'm going to just keep my legs straight. And again, go at your own pace to really get into my hamstrings. I'm doing an awkward, stiff-legged walk. Trying to remember to also keep my abdominals engaged, chest lifted. So our timing for today is going to be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds off. We're going to do 4 exercises. We're going to alternate between like lower body, upper body, abs. And then the next round will be upper body, lower body, upper body, abs. All right, so we're going to kind of, so drop your butt into a squat, keeping the nose. I always say nose when I want to say knees and toes. Like I combine it. So the knees and toes will stay aligned with each other. So we're going to do 4 exercises. And we'll go through all the 40-20s with every exercise. And then we're going to do it all the way again, starting from the beginning with the very first exercise. I don't expect you to remember it. That's why I write it down. And we're going to do all of it again, but at the 30-second, 15-second intervals. So 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. So every exercise you do today, you're going to see twice, but not right away. You're going to do all the different exercises first, and then we're going to go back to the beginning and do it in a little shorter time frame. Let's go into our lunge. So with your feet hip distance apart, slide one leg back, nice and long. Here's the profile. I generally like to do warm-up movements in this order. Squats are something we do all the time, right? Every time you sit down and stand up, it's a squat. Just because you sit down and stay down doesn't mean that when you eventually stand up, you're not doing a squat. So it's a very familiar pattern. So it's good to just kind of do that on repeat and the warm-up. Let's do 4 more here. Now, lunges are a little more challenging. Lunges start to work on balance. Let's switch around to the other side. But lunges are great because it stretches this back legs hip thrust. What I'm touching right here. Knees and toes are still aligned with one another, facing forward. Good, chest up, abs tight. Work on your balance. So your feet should not be on the same tightrope line. They should be on train tracks. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And now we are going into our plank. So take those hands underneath the shoulders. Wrist the belly. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the quadriceps. My feet are about hip distance apart. My wrists are right under the shoulders. We're going to hold for 3 breaths here. And hit. Eye gaze on the floor between your thumbs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can also do planks on your knees. Anytime we do planks today, you can do any plank variation you'd like. All right, we're going to do push-ups now. And this same goes for push-ups. So you can always do push-ups on your knees. Take your hands wider than shoulder distance apart for chest push-ups. You can also do push-ups called kneeling push-ups where you pull your knees underneath your hips. So you're not in a plank anymore.
But the goal here is to bend the elbows to 90 degrees or close to it. All right, of course, there are the toe push-ups as well. Let's do about 4 more. So any version of push-ups, anytime. We also do tricep push-ups sometimes, which are with your hands directly under your shoulders. So for instance, this is a chest push-up, nice and wide, and a tricep push-up, you get your hands under your shoulders and close by. Okay, let's get started with our first exercise. And listen to your body, all right? If you want to ease into the workout and not go as intense in this first round, that's fine, you don't have to. Just doing a couple big arm circles here. I do have built-in breaks. We have a 1 minute rest between each of the four exercise round. But at any time you want to drink water, drink water. If you want to keep exercises low impact, keep it low impact. All right, so the first exercise, I'm going to show it to you. And then during the 20-second break, I'm going to show you the next exercise. This first exercise, you squats. You bring your heels up, bring it down, and then you can either jump or you can just straighten your legs. So this is the non-impact version. Heel up, heel down, straighten. Drop, heel up, heel down, straight. It's such a quick heel up, down. You don't have to worry too much about balance. And then if you want, there's the jump. Up, down, and jump, up, down. Okay. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to start the timer. Are we ready? 40 seconds of work. There's that knocking. That means there's 10 seconds left when there's a knocking. Let's get ready into our squat position. Ready? Go. Heel up, down. You can do whatever you want with your hands. There's 4 seconds of work. We have about 25 seconds left. If you have neighbors that live underneath you, you may not want to jump. One reason for jumping is to work on our fast twitch muscle fibers, explosiveness, and also to get the heart rate up. 10 seconds left. You're going to feel that sort of quads firing up too. Whether or not you jump or not, your muscles in your lower body are definitely working. All right, 20 seconds rest. We have 1 step through the push-up. Okay. So you do a push-up. You bring one leg forward, up, down. So no jumping in this one. Push-up. Ready? All right, join me. You can do push-ups on your knees like this. Come off your knees. Pick your leg forward. Lunge. Now, when I do this lunge, my back leg is straight. So this is not necessarily a fitness lunge, but more of a stretch lunge. Right? A little bit of balance there as you take those hands off. And yes, your legs are also going to be worked a little bit. Especially after all those squats. But the nice thing is it breaks up the push-ups. The push-ups are hard. Hey. All right. We good? We good? That was a timer. Can you hear that timer? When you hear a ding? All right, this is the cardio swip. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. When you go as fast as you can, pump those arms. All right, this one's going to drive your heart rate up. 3, 2, 1. Right, left, right, left. Fast as you can. Hop, hop, hop. Or quick, hold. Quick, hold. It's lateral movement, so I want you to travel side to side if you have the space. And don't forget about your arms. The heart is a muscle. We want to work it as well. Now, 10 seconds. If you feel you don't really need a rest when that timer rings, it means you can probably push yourself a little harder during those 40 seconds. Okay? All right. We have our abs. So in this four exercise cycle of abs, and come all the way down like this. Come up,
I never hear the beeping.
Ready? Sit all the way up and clap underneath the leg.
All work here. Go as fast as you can. Try not to use too much momentum though. Let your abs do the work. So you're gonna see these 4 exercises again until the end. When we do this again, but in 30-second intervals. Right. You can take a minute break. Take a whole minute. Ignore the bells for a little bit. Next exercise we're going to start with in the second round, mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, you want to keep your shoulders over the wrists. And you want your butt low. So you don't want your butt high. Ignore that. So for mountain climber, you're going to do 4 knees going straight forward. And then 4 going cross. All right, so it's straight, 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 cross, 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 straight, 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 cross, 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 cross. What's happening? Oh, you don't hear the beeping? Oh,
I never hear the beeping. Can you hear me
all right,
now?
I'll definitely announce the beeping then. I have
Oh,
my
yeah.
timer here right next to my computer. I thought maybe it would relay. Okay, I'll definitely announce it. All right, so we're starting the next round in 20 seconds. It's going to be mountain climbers first. All right, if you don't hear the beeping, you just do extra work. Come on. All right, let's get ready for mountain climbers. Remember to keep your wrists underneath the shoulders. Good. 4 straight. 4 with rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? And you can do 8 of each if you want. If you find like doing 4 is too short. I don't do it after 2, that's too much. So basically what I consider this is horizontal running. You're pulling up your knees. You're working your abs. You're stabilizing with the arms and shoulders. And you're getting your heart rate up because you're running. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and red. All right. So the next exercise now. So this is the side lunge with the touchdown. And this outside leg is going to switch and bump this one out. Quick, quick. Quick, quick. All right, you can do a little bit more. Keep it low impact. And if you can touch down, that's great. But keep the chest and eye gaze up. This is a very nice side lunge. So you kind of get a nice inner thigh stretch there. And then you're really loading all the weight on this bent leg. That's part of the challenge. It's a switcheroo. You can jump to switch. Switch, switch. It's a staggered leg switch. 10 seconds. It's okay if you don't actually touch the floor. All right, pause, break. Time for the burpee. So you do a burpee. You can walk it out, jump it out, push-ups optional, walk it in, jump it in. You're gonna do a 180, and you're gonna do a jump all the way to the other end. Go, burpee, push-up optional, 180, then jump to the other end, do another burpee. Jump to the other end of your mats. Jump turn, long jump, burpee. Jump turn, long jump. Don't crash into the walls. Hopefully you have more space than I do. 20 seconds is not a very long break, especially if I have to demonstrate an exercise. 10 seconds to go. Yes, there's 2 jumps, but you don't have to jump them. You can stay in place and do burpees. Pause. You can stay in place and do burpees without impact. It's time for abs. Ooh. Here we are. Crunch, open. Crunch.
Ready?
Open. Start. Start me. Join me. My leg stays mostly straight. Now, how low do you lower the legs? It is up to you. How low do you want to lower the arms? Up to you. Keep that lower back imprinted on the ground. You can keep your head, neck, and shoulders up and down, up or down, but try not to strain the neck here. So if you need to put your head down, put it down. You're definitely going to work your abs when you lower your legs straight. The lower you go, the more challenging. 3 seconds to go. All right, that's it. Finish with the crunch. And now you get a whole minute. That was 4 exercises again. You'll notice that we're ending with an ab. Okay. You have a whole minute. Take advantage of it. Okay, in fact, I'll come over and I'll get some water too.
Ready?
How are we all doing? Good, good, good. You guys are looking awesome, very strong. You know, boot camp's never easy. It never is. Okay. So we have about 40 seconds left. Okay. The non-impact version, the no jumping version, you step to the side, side kick. Step to the side kick. Try to stay low. And then the jumping version, jump side, kick. Jump side, kick. So it's a lateral motion. Stick, kick. Stick. When I do a side kick, I mean, this is like a kickboxing style. You pull the knee in first, slam the heel out, and pull it back. In, out, in, down. But this is not a kickboxing class, so don't worry too much about that.
Ready?
Squat jump. Land softly. Stay low. Notice I'm not standing up. I jump. I land with my knees bent. And then I kick that leg out, keeping the knees bent. I mean, my kicking leg straightens, but so if you're whether you're walking it out, we're jumping over. We're keeping those leg muscles loaded. Leg muscles loaded. 10 seconds to go. Got this. You got this. Heart rate should be up, which means it's hard to breathe. That's how you know you're getting a great stop. That's how you know you're getting a great cardiovascular workout. Staggered hand push-ups. One hand is a little higher than the other. Switch, switch, switch. You can do plyometric. I'm not great at this, but I can do a push-up, switch,
Ready?
switch. Or push-up. Go ahead and start with me. Switch, switch, push-up. Switch, switch. Imagine there's a line that goes through the tip of your middle finger and the heel of your hand. That's as far as your hands are going to be ahead of each other. All right? Staggered hand push-up. You don't have to do it plyometrically, which is what I showed at the beginning. You don't want your hands wider than the shoulders, though. Get those hands nice and wide and be on knees if you need to. Staggered hand push-ups. Switch, switch. Stop. That was quick. That was shockingly quick. Reverse lunge. All right, so we're going back into our kicking sort of pattern here. My right leg goes back. My right leg kicks. Switch, switch, kick. Non-impact version, replace the foot, step back. Here, kick, switch. Kick, switch, kick. Same leg that lunges back, kicks. I just kind of have a little kickboxing thing going on this round. Switch, 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 switch. And so nice that does stretch out your hamstrings. Work those hip flexors. Lunge. Don't forget, get that back knee down to about ankle height. You don't need to hit the back knee to the floor. All right, that's it. Well, hopefully your heart rate got there. Russian twist. So we end with abs again. You can keep the feet on the floor. You can keep the elbows bent. Lift the feet off the floor, elbows bent. Heart rate, legs straight, arms straight. So take the version you want. The most challenging version of the Russian twist is legs straight, arms straight. Elbow bent, knees bent, feet on floor. All right, you gotta be leaning back no matter what. No matter the version you pick, you gotta be leaning back. Even if your feet are on the floor. 15 seconds to go. 7. Oh, my quads are tired. More tired than my abs. Okay. And that was our 40 seconds of Russian twist. You get a whole minute. And now we have round 4. Okay. We're doing tricep push-ups. Now, if you don't like tricep push-ups, ignore that for a round. I keep the timer going to track my time, so I don't forget. So a tricep push-up, like I said in the beginning, hands stay close. Turn go down, down, up, up, tricep push-up, hands stay close. Go down with the other elbow, come up with the other hand. Elbows stay close to the body in tricep push-up. Okay, so that is that. Now, if you want to go to your knees for the push-up, go to your knees. You can stay on your knees for the down, down, up, up part if you'd like. And we got some lunges. Okay, so 20 seconds left. It seems like the rest is really long because that's because we do the 40 seconds work. And there's a 20-second built-in rest after the 40 seconds. And then the minute starts. So you feel like you have a minute and 20 seconds of rest. I know, that's what it feels like. All right, here we go.
Ready?
Hey. Down, down, up, up, tricep push-up. Other arm leads. You want to go quick, as quick as you can, but never at the expense of technique. But good technique. Break those abs, find that nice strong plank. Whether you're on your knees or your toes. You want a straight line from your shoulder, hips, and knees. Ooh. Down, down, up, up. You got 10 seconds. I think I can do one more. Barely making it. Barely made it. That's how you know it's a good round. You push through it, and you couldn't wait for that buzzer to ring. Okay, here we have scissors. So non-impact version is going to be a reverse lunge. Okay, impact version, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready?
4, 3, 2, 1. Low, 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 and fast scissors for 4. Low, 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 and 4, 3, 2, 1 scissor. So 4 high scissors and 4 low plyometric lunges. 3, 2, 1 is constant switch. But some of the switches don't have your knees bending. So a little faster. Get your heart rate up a little more. So non-impact version, step back, step back. Constantly reverse lunge. Okay. Dang, that was hard. Barely talk. All right. We're gonna bear crawl or bear plank crawl. So you're on your hands and knees. Lift those knees up, go forward. Option.
Ready?
Back. If you want to do another kick, you can. I think I'm going to kick the wall. So I'm not going to do it there, but I'm going to come to the front, kick. Just going to be a fancy kick. And that's optional. Well, everything's optional, you know. Everything's optional. So anyways, I got tucked in my shirt. When you come forward, like I'm going to kick into a, like there's somebody behind me, and I'm very angry at them. So I'm going to use my feet to kick them away from me. So what makes the bear plank very hard is that your spine stays in neutral and your hands stays mostly under your ribs and your knees stay mostly under your hips. Oh my God, I can barely talk to that one. Yeah, it's our last one. Our last abs is not an abs. It's going to be a spine work. So this is just to balance out all the abs we do. Here,
Ready?
I'm going to reach right and left. So it's spine with obliques, right, left. I keep my legs up, my butt squeezing. I keep my chest up. Keep your head and neck aligned with the spine.
the chin slightly tucked, and try to reach for your toes with one hand and the other hand. Okay? If it's bothered your spine in any way, you can do supported spine lifts like this. Or you can take out the oblique part and just hold. So holding like this is a great exercise for your posture muscles. And also, it's the muscle group that opposes the abs. And it's really important that we balance from the front to back. Now take a quick water break. We are changing the timing. So the exercises we did, we're going to start all the way over. I always say boot camp is a great way to challenge my brain because I'm like, I try to remember the exercises done without looking, without seeing what we've done, to see if I can memorize it, short-term memory. So what was the first exercise without looking? It was the squats with the heel lift and up, or squat, heel lift with a jump. Okay, I know we're tired. It's the second half of our workout. So the good news is the intervals are 30 seconds instead of 40 seconds. And believe me, 10 seconds makes a big difference. However, to get the most out of this workout, you got to push yourself as hard as you can. You want to feel that fatigue by the time 30 seconds is up. Shorter intervals, higher intensity, right? Because if we do a 1 minute interval, sometimes we pull back and save our energy. We do less intensity. So I want you to give it all you got. Okay. That's all I remember about the first exercise. It's that heel one, and then I don't remember everything after that. Oh, then the lunge step through push up. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. Here we go. 30-second intervals. So we're starting every exercise all over again. 3, 2, 1, and go. Heel lift, jump. Heel lift, jump. Heel lift and stand. Jumps not needed. If you really hate the heel lift part, you can change that too. I mean, any exercise I'm giving is a suggestion. It can be modified. It can be changed to do whatever you want. If you want to do more lunges and squats, go for it. Whew. All right, my leg muscles, stop. My leg muscles are definitely burning there. This is our push-up lunge walkthrough. Let's get down on the ground and get ready because we only have 5 seconds left. Hands wide. Push up. Step through, lift and down. Push up, step through other leg, lift and down. If this doesn't feel like a leg exercise, that's okay, because it should definitely feel like a stretch. That's a really deep hip flexor stretch. You can also do non-stop push-ups if you want. All right, break. And of course, I don't remember anything else. So, yeah, look. Oh, here's our high knee run. Pick up that knee on that third one. Really pick it up. And go as fast as you can. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. It's a brick hole. Imagine you're running on hot lava. Go, go. Fast, fast. Fast, fast. I'm not even lifting my knee very high. Use those abs. Pick up the knee. Hip flexors. Can't talk anymore. All right. You know, there's a thing called a talk test. It's a good way of checking how hard you're pushing yourself. If it's really hard to talk, it's a good sign. I don't know if you guys are talking to yourselves over there. I muted you all. Oh, let's clap. Hi. So anyway, I muted you all. But if you're trying to talk to me or yell at me, it's a good way to test if you're working really hard. You can see how winded I am. Like, this is a way to make this harder if you wanted to. It's, you come on with both legs and clap under both legs. I don't know why I didn't show that to you sooner. Okay, we have a 45-second rest, so I'm not going to give you a whole minute, but it ends up being a minute because you have the 15 seconds plus the 30 plus 15, so that equals a minute. Ignore. We have mountain climbers, the side to side lunge. Remember? The burpee, 180 and long jump. And then the L crunch to the double leg. All right, I just told you all four. Let's see what I can remember. So we're starting with an upper body. Mountain climber, remember, is this? But horizontally. So try to run as much as you can. So we have about 20 seconds left. Ignore. All right, 15 seconds. So remember, mountain climbers, it's really important that your butt is not in the air and that your shoulders are not behind your wrist. Shoulders over the wrist, butt down. And move. Pull, straight ahead, forward with rotation. And you know what? The 4 is not even a big deal. Just do several rotating and several straight on. I don't like counting anyways. That's why I have a timer. I never have to count repetitions. Bend your elbow slightly. You don't want to have locked elbows. Work those arms, work the shoulders, work the abs. Okay, 15 seconds. Side lunges. So we want, here's the side view, by the way. I'm not dropped. My chest is lifted, my spine is straight. My spine is straight. I'm tilted forward, but my chest is not dropped. The difference between a dropped chest and a tilted spine, a tilted straight spine. So switch. Stay low. Hopefully my head is kind of staying in the same place in space. Okay. Well, 30 seconds of this is still hard because we're already so tired. Burpees next. Remember, you can walk your feet out and the push-ups are optional. Here we go. 180 turn. Jump to the front of the mat. Burpee. 180 turn. Jump to the front of your mat. Be aware of your surroundings. All right, don't jump into a wall. That's what I'm doing. Okay, now, yeah, if you're in the middle of doing a push-up, finish the push-up. Okay, L crunch. Now this part, you really want to maintain the imprint. So lower back to the mat, crunch, open, crunch. So all you're doing is lowering and lifting. Your upper body, arms are reaching, and then arms reach up toward the toes. Arms reach to the back. Shoulder blades come off the mat. Shouldn't have to do too many ab exercises if you do it well. If you do it with good technique, you'll hit the muscles right away. You don't have to. All right. What happens after abs? We get a break. Get a longer break. I'm gonna grab some water. If you want to do extra abs, extra anything, do it. Just because I program in a rest doesn't mean you have to rest. All right, and also just because there's a work interval, if you're feeling really tired, listen to your body. Take a break and join in when you're ready. All right, this one is our side jump, side kick, or step to the side kick. So you always kick on the trailing leg. Lead leg, trailing leg. Kick always to the inside. We're starting in 5 seconds. Kick to the inside. Don't kick your wall. Okay. So I designed this so that we don't actually put a hole in our walls. And I don't want to kick my wine rack because that would be devastating. How high do you want to jump? It's up to you. Land softly in the squat. Land in the squat.
Use your arms to jump. Okay, break. Staggered hand push-ups. So here's the line. It goes from this finger to my heel of my palm. All right, and here's the plyometric version. Remember? Jump, switch, jump, switch. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing plyometrics, but that's how you do it. So as you push off your hands, you quickly slide them one up, one down. Works your chest and shoulder muscles in a slightly different way. That's why it feels so challenging. Variations of exercises creates different challenges to our muscles. So we're constantly guessing, constantly growing. All right, man, that was tough. I hate those. All right, we have our reverse lunge to kick. Same leg, steps back. All right, kick, switch, switch. Kick, switch, switch. If you want to touch down, you can. Touch down, kick, touch down, kick, touch down. Remember, when I touch down, my chest stays up. I'm not collapsing over my thigh. Keep your eye gaze up, and that helps. Kick, step, step. Kick. Oh, my heart rate is so high. Ah, goodness, thank goodness. It's time for our Russian twist. Knee bends. Elbows bent. Knees straight. Elbows straight. Of course, you can do any combination. You can have your knees bent and elbows straight. Or you can have your legs straight, elbows bent. Lots of options. Make sure you're rotating around on either side of the legs. 10 seconds. Okay. Since we just did abs, we have another full minute rest. And we are into our fourth round. So this is where we have our high-low plank. Look at that bear crawl. I got tucked in my shirt. That bear crawl. Okay. Okay, so high-low plank, go elbows down, down, up, up. Tricep push up. Look at my triceps. They stay close. This is a chest push up. Elbows go away from the body. All right, that's the main difference. Then we have some plyometric lunges. All right, here we go. And we still have 20 seconds of rest. Jeez. We still have 15 seconds. 15 seconds. I'm spoiling you guys. Giving you so much rest. What the heck? All right, maybe we're going to start a little early here. So if you get your wrists underneath your shoulders, feet hit the bar, we go down. Let's start. And tricep push up. Switch which arm leads for symmetry. Have your feet at least a distance apart for stability in your plank. Oh, my triceps are so fatigued. One more. Okay. Next exercise, we reverse lunge, non-impact version, or jump switch for 4, 3, 2, 1, scissor for 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Now, join me for 4, 3, 2, 1, low, 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 and quick, 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 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Constantly switching which leg in the front. As long as your heart rate's up, your muscles are burning, and you feel like you want to sit in, you're doing it right. And every time we do boot camp, it's like, can't wait for it to end. But I always feel really good after it's over. All right, here's that horse lunge. Walk forward, optional, kick, walk back. Again, flat back. Like you're carrying precious cargo on that table. Don't tilt your spine, except for when you do the kick, and don't let anything spill from it. So working a lot of shoulders, arms, legs, core. This is an all-around total body exercise. 3, 2. I should remember this. Oh yeah, spine. All right, so we're ending. This is it. This is the last 30 seconds of work, and we're on our stomach. Lift, side to side. And again, if it doesn't feel good to you, go down and up, down and up. Okay? Make this work for you. The side to side is a little more challenging because we don't go down at all. So you're keeping your spine muscles constantly engaged. And that's it. Please push back into a child's pose. Woo, rest that spine. You have made it. We are done. Well done, well done, well done. Okay. If you really need to go, you can go, but I highly encourage you to stretch. All right, you don't want to do such a high intensity workout and not do some sort of static stretching at the end. So let's take it onto our hands and knees and just arch and round the back for a moment, a couple times. And then let's stretch our calf muscles by tucking the toes under and lifting the butt. If you ever tried doing a plank like this, well, let me tell you, this is not a plank. This is a stretch. We're stretching your calf muscles. All right. Start to walk the hands back. As you walk your hands closer and closer to your feet, your heels should hopefully hit the ground. And now we're doing a toe touch. Hamstring stretch. Right? We changed it so that instead of targeting the ankles and the calves, it's more hamstrings, lower back. Now roll up slowly. Hopefully there's no head rush from hanging your head upside down. And we're going to stretch our quadriceps, heel to the butt cheek. So hip flexors and quads being stretched all at the same time. Breathe. And switch. Generally aim to hold stretches for about 20 seconds. It takes a little time for the muscles to relax into the stretch and for the stretch to be effective, right? The muscles have to relax after being contracted and shortened. So it needs to slowly ease back into a lengthened state. Perfect. Let's stretch the chest, all those push-ups we did. And then if you want a deeper chest stretch, you can hold your hands. And if you want even deeper stretch, you can put the heel of the palms together. So this open heel, close. Let's get into our sides here. We did some oblique work today. We also did tricep push-ups, so let's get both those. Triceps, oblique, outer thighs here, IT band. Just keep breathing. By now, your heart rate should have lowered and your breathing pace come back to normal. You're probably still sweating though. So there's this thing called the afterburn. The more intensely your workout is, the more you get your heart rate up, the longer the afterburn. Basically, you drive your metabolism up, you make your system work really hard, right? Pumping the blood, getting the oxygen circulated. You overwork the system so hard, it takes a little time for it to come back down to normal. So if you took a stroll, a nice slow walk, there isn't too much of intensity difference from like maybe sitting or walking around your house. So it doesn't take long for your metabolism or your system to come back to your normal, your status quo. So these boot camps are great because it kind of challenges your body to such a high intensity. It takes a while for it to come back down. Sometimes up to 24 hours. And that's called the afterburn.
That's when your metabolism is at its highest. Basically, I tell my clients, if you love eating chocolate or a certain treat, I don't want it to feel like it's a reward, because I generally don't say reward yourself with food. But if there's one thing that you really, really love and don't want to cut out of your life, the best time to eat it is after like boot camp. All right, that's my tidbit for today. Feel free to unmute yourself if you have any questions. Thank you all for coming.